Senior Hamas leader and former political chief, Khaled Mashal, reportedly raked up Kashmir during a meeting with a Pakistani delegation of Islamist politicians, led by Maulana Fazl-ur-Rahman of Jamiyat-e-Ulema-e-Pakistan in Qatar. A statement quoted Khaled Mashal as having said that the alleged atrocities in Kashmir and Palestine are a slap on the face of human rights claimants. Before we dive in details, please subscribe to the channel and stay always one step ahead to know all global important events happening around you. Give a thumbs up and share the video with your family and friends. Let's move on with the video. War, in all its fury, is a grim reality that the people of Israel and Gaza have been grappling with. The recent conflict between Israel and Hamas, two entities with a history of animosity, has only exacerbated the situation. It's like a cauldron that's been simmering, and the lid blew off with the recent events. The triggers for this conflict are layered and complex. A mix of political, religious, and territorial disputes have been the underlying forces driving this hostility. This hostility has resulted in an unfortunate loss of lives and property, casting a dark shadow over the region. The international response, however, has been a mixed bag. Some nations have condemned the violence, calling for immediate de-escalation. Others have taken sides, further fueling the fire of this conflict. As the dust settled, the conflict left behind more than just ruins. It ignited a spark that reached far beyond its borders. The aftermath of this conflict is not just confined to the physical destruction. It has triggered a ripple effect that has seeped into other geopolitical arenas. And the latest to be roped into this is the Kashmir issue, as raised by the Hamas leader during talks with Pakistan. But why would a conflict between Israel and Hamas concern anyone outside of the Middle East? You might find yourself asking. Well, the answer lies in the unexpected shift of focus by the Hamas leader to the Kashmir issue. For those unfamiliar, the Kashmir issue is a long-standing territorial dispute between India and Pakistan, two nuclear-armed nations. It's a conflict that has been simmering for over 7 decades and has seen several bouts of violence, militarization, and diplomatic standoffs. Now, let's delve into the possible reasons behind the Hamas leader's decision to raise the Kashmir issue. Firstly, it could be a case of political motivation. By addressing the Kashmir issue, the Hamas leader could be attempting to strengthen ties with Pakistan, a country that has consistently expressed solidarity with the Palestinian cause. Next, we have alliances. The political landscape of the Middle East is a complex network of alliances and rivalries. In this chess game of power dynamics, the Hamas leader's comments could be aimed at forging stronger alliances with nations sympathetic to the Kashmir cause. Finally, there's the aspect of strategic implications. By bringing the Kashmir issue into the limelight, the Hamas leader could be trying to internationalize the Israel-Palestine conflict. This move may be seen as an attempt to rally more international support for the Palestinian cause. However, it's important to remember that these are just possible interpretations. The real motivations behind such a shift in focus might be known only to the parties involved. The ripple effects of one conflict often seep into other geopolitical landscapes, creating a complex web of interconnected crises. And as we navigate through these intricacies, it's crucial to approach each issue with an open mind and a willingness to listen to all sides. After all, the world of geopolitics is rarely black and white. The world is not just watching, it's reacting. But how does this all tie together? As we unravel the complexities of the recent war and the Kashmir issue, we find that they are not isolated incidents. They are pieces of a larger puzzle, a grand narrative of global politics and international relations. The recent war between Israel and Hamas has sparked a wave of international response. Countries around the world have reacted in different ways, with some condemning the violence, others expressing support for one side or the other, and many calling for peace and dialogue. This shows how interconnected our world is, and how events in one corner of the globe can have ripple effects far beyond their immediate vicinity. Meanwhile, the Kashmir issue raised by the Hamas leader during talks with Pakistan adds another layer to this intricate tapestry. This move could signal a shift in alliances and power dynamics, potentially changing the landscape of international politics. It highlights the importance of understanding not just the immediate events, but also the broader context in which they occur. And then there's the role of media. In this age of information, the media has a significant role in shaping public opinion. It is the lens through which we view these conflicts, and it influences how we perceive and interpret them. The media narratives around these events can sway public sentiment, affecting the course of diplomatic negotiations and policy decisions. As these conflicts unfold, it's crucial to remember that they are not just about the people directly involved. They are about all of us. They reflect the state of our world, the struggles for power and justice, and the quest for peace and stability. In a world where borders are increasingly blurred, understanding these conflicts and their global implications is more critical than ever. After all, we are all part of the same global story.